Your children will remember this Christmas for the rest of their lives. Not because of the gifts, not because of the decorations, because of the weather. And 30 years from now, they'll be telling their own children about the Christmas it was 90 degrees. What if this unprecedented weather becomes your family's defining story? And what if how you navigate it teaches lessons that echo through generations? In 30 seconds, I'll show you how to turn the warmest Christmas in 145 years into unforgettable family memories. Which activities you can do that were never possible before, and the wisdom you can pass down through experiencing historic weather together. Here's your family opportunity framework. 40 major cities breaking temperature records simultaneously creates once-in-lifetime experience. St. Louis, 73 degrees. Nashville, 73. Dallas, 78. Some Texas locations approaching 90. Your children have never experienced December like this. Neither have you. Neither has anyone alive today. This is shared historic moment. Document it. Celebrate it. Learn from it together. Right now, atmospheric conditions over North America are doing something extraordinary. A massive ridge of high pressure is building over the central United States with intensity rarely seen in December. This creates temperatures 20 to 30 degrees above normal across enormous area. But here's what makes this perfect teaching moment for your family. This isn't random chaos. This is atmospheric physics. Warm air from Pacific and Gulf of Mexico is being funneled north by this high-pressure system. When you can explain to your children why something extraordinary is happening, fear transforms into wonder. Take them outside Christmas morning. Have them feel the air. Ask them, does this feel like Christmas usually feels? Let them articulate the difference. This builds observational skills and environmental awareness. Then show them temperature records. Find your city's previous Christmas record. Show them how much this year exceeds it. This is math. This is history. This is science, all wrapped in real-time experience they can touch and feel. Genesis 1 verse 14 says, "And God said, Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years." Weather marks time. This Christmas marks a time unlike any other. While central and eastern states experience unprecedented warmth, California is buried under snow. Over 100 inches forecast through week's end. Some locations could see near 200 inches. That's 16 feet of snow in 7 days. Show your children this contrast. Pull up weather maps together. Texas at 90 degrees. California mountains under 16 feet of snow. Same day, same country. Two completely different realities. This teaches them that weather varies dramatically by location and that extreme events can happen simultaneously. The West Coast is battling a massive Pacific storm Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Heavy rain in valleys, heavy snow in mountains, strong winds causing power outages. While your family might be grilling outside in 70-degree weather, other families are hunkered down in winter storm. This is empathy-building moment. Talk with your children about families experiencing different Christmas. Maybe you know someone in California. Call them. Let your kids hear what conditions are like there. This connects abstract weather maps to real human experiences. At minute 5, I'll explain how to turn the complex winter storm into educational opportunity, even if it doesn't affect you directly. Between the extreme warmth and the Pacific storm, there's a battleground zone. Midwest, Great Lakes, and Northeast face potential winter storm December 25th through 27th. This storm is tricky because it forms where warm air meets lingering cold air. Even if your family isn't in this zone, this becomes teaching opportunity. Explain to your children how storms form at boundaries. Show them the temperature map. Warm here, cold there, storm where they meet. This is fundamental meteorology made concrete through real event. If your family is in the potential storm zone, preparation becomes family activity. Don't hide preparation from children. Include them age appropriately. Teenagers can help winterize vehicles, check antifreeze, test battery, organize emergency supplies. This builds practical skills and sense of contribution. Younger children can gather flashlights, check batteries, organize emergency supplies, create scavenger hunt. Find 3 flashlights, find batteries that fit, Test them. Turn preparation into game. Even toddlers can participate. Let's make sure we have warm clothes ready just in case. They might not understand the storm, but they understand being included and being prepared. The storm forecasts show model disagreement, which is teaching moment itself. Show your older children or teenagers two different models. American model shows this. European model shows that. Why do they disagree? Because weather is complex and uncertainty exists even with modern technology. This teaches critical thinking. Not everything has one certain answer. Sometimes we prepare for multiple scenarios. This is life skill far beyond weather. The best part at 320 is seeing how holiday traditions can adapt to extraordinary weather and become even more memorable. Traditional Christmas activities often assume cold weather. Sledding, snowman building, ice skating, hot chocolate by the fire. But 70-degree Christmas invites new traditions. Outdoor Christmas morning. Instead of rushing inside after present opening, stay outside. Have breakfast on the patio. Let kids play with new toys in the yard. The novelty creates lasting memories. Christmas hike or nature walk. December, nature walks are usually cold and brief, but 70 degrees, take family on extended hike, find local trail, enjoy creation and comfort impossible most Christmases. Outdoor games with new gifts. Sports equipment gifts usually wait until spring, not this year. Football in the yard, basketball, soccer. Immediate use creates excitement. Document everything. Photos and videos of Christmas and t-shirts. Kids playing outside without coats. Temperature displays showing 70 degrees. These become family archive treasures. Remember the year Christmas was 90 degrees? Stories you'll tell for decades. But also document the contrast. If you have family in California or affected areas, collect their photos too. Create family weather journal. Christmas 2025. Record warmth here, record snow there. This becomes heirloom, documenting historic event from family perspective. Don't miss this section on teaching weather wisdom that serves children for life. Use this extreme weather to teach broader patterns. Weather operates in cycles. Seasons change. Sometimes gradually, sometimes dramatically. What's unusual for us right now is part of larger patterns we don't fully see. Teach them that extreme weather has always existed. Research your city's weather history together. Find other unusual Christmases. Maybe there was a cold Christmas when grandparents were young. Maybe a snowy one in a city that rarely sees snow. Every generation has weather stories. This teaches them that change is constant, extremes happen, and humans adapt. Your family is adapting right now to unexpected warm Christmas. You're not suffering, you're adjusting and even enjoying it. That's resilience. If the storm affects your travel plans, this too is teaching moment. Flexibility and adaptation. Sometimes plans change. How do we respond? With frustration and complaining, or with creative problem solving and good attitude? Model the behavior you want them to learn. If you must delay travel due to ice storm, don't rage about it. Acknowledge disappointment, then pivot to opportunity. We get extra day here. What should we do with this gift of time? Children, watch how adults handle disruption. Your response to changed plans teaches more than 100 lectures about flexibility and attitude. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, "Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it." The way includes handling unexpected situations with grace, preparing wisely for known challenges, and finding joy even when circumstances aren't ideal. 7 family activities for unprecedented Christmas weather. Activity 1. Temperature time capsule. Record Christmas morning temperature. Write predictions about future Christmases. Will we ever see warmer? How long before this record is broken? Seal predictions to open in 5 or 10 years. This creates anticipation and teaches about long-term patterns. Activity 2. Contrast photo project. Create side-by-side comparisons. Christmas morning here, photo of kids in t-shirts. Christmas morning in California from news or family. Visual representation of how different same day can be in different locations. Make collage or poster. Frame it. Activity 3. Weather station observation if you have one. Let children record data. Temperature, pressure, wind, Create charts, graph the unusual warmth. This is hands-on science that reinforces what makes this Christmas special. Activity 4. Interview grandparents or elderly relatives about their most memorable Christmas weather. Record these stories, create family oral history. This connects generations through shared experience of weather extremes across decades. Activity 5. Outdoor service project. With warm weather, you can do things usually impossible on Christmas. Visit nursing home or shelter. Bring Christmas cheer to those alone. The weather enables service that creates meaning beyond family celebration. Activity 6. Nature observation walk. Look for signs of confused nature. Are plants budding that shouldn't? Are animals behaving unusually? Document observations. This teaches that weather affects all of creation, not just human plans. Activity 7. Gratitude practice specific to weather. What can we do today because it's warm that we couldn't do if it were cold? List 5 things. This reframes unusual as blessing rather than problem. These activities cost nothing but time and attention, but they create memories and teach lessons worth far more than any purchased gift. If your family faces the winter storm December 26th or 27th, preparation becomes bonding. Gather as family to review forecast. Show children weather maps. Explain what's coming. Answer questions honestly. This builds trust and reduces anxiety. Unknown is scarier than known challenge. Assign tasks based on age and ability. Make checklist visible to everyone. Check items off together. Celebrate completion. This builds team mindset and competence. If storm impacts you with snow or ice, turn it into positive memory. Hot chocolate and board games during power outage. Building snowman if you get snow. Safely collecting ice samples to examine. Measuring accumulation. Documenting the event. The key is framing. Adults set the tone. If you treat storm as adventure, children experience it as adventure. If you treat it as disaster, children experience anxiety. You control the narrative. Matthew 18 verse 3 says, "Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." Children find wonder in everything when adults allow it. This weather, extreme as it is, holds wonder if we look for it. Tomorrow, I'm releasing the Grandparents' Guide to this historic Christmas. How to share stories of your own weather memories, activities for grandchildren, building generational bonds through shared experience of extraordinary weather. Day after tomorrow, the Neighborhood Connection Handbook. How families can support each other through unexpected weather. Creating community resilience. Teaching children about helping neighbors. You came seeking Christmas weather forecast. You're leaving with framework for creating family legacy through historic event. Tonight, gather family for conversation about this unusual Christmas. Ask children what they notice, what feels different, what are they excited about, what are they curious about. Listen more than you explain. Their observations are valuable. Plan tomorrow's activities, accounting for warm weather opportunities. What can you do that's never been possible on Christmas before? Make intentional choices to maximize this once-in-lifetime experience. Document everything. Photos, videos, written observations. This archive becomes family treasure that grows in value as years pass. Share this perspective with other families, parents wondering how to talk to children about unusual weather, grandparents seeking ways to connect with grandchildren through this event. Families wanting to create meaningful memories beyond material gifts? This Christmas breaks records. Let it also break routine. Let it create stories. Let it teach lessons. Let it bring your family together in ways normal Christmas weather never could. The pattern is unprecedented. The opportunities are equally unprecedented. Warmest Christmas for 100 million Americans becomes backdrop for family experiences impossible any other year. Make it Christmas your family references forever. Not because of what you bought, because of what you experienced together, because of how you adapted, because of lessons you taught through living them. This is legacy building through weather. This is turning extreme into extraordinary. This is faithful stewardship of unique moment in time. God provides seasons and surprises. This Christmas is both. Receive it as gift, use it as teaching tool, celebrate it as family, remember it together forever. Be blessed in your celebration. Create memories worthy of the history being made. And see you tomorrow for Grandparents' Specific Guide to Making This Christmas Unforgettable Across Generations.